Welcome back to Game, Set, Bet. I'm Sara Pararia, joined once again by Crina Mustafa, and this is our last Wimbledon show. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited going into the weekend, and we have to talk about Friday's match, the semifinal, Djokovic and Norrie. Djokovic defeated Norrie in 4 sets, but I feel like Norrie had a really good match, and he took the first set from Djokovic, and that was, I feel like, very stunning for him.
Yeah, and I think for him, if he had won, that first set would have been very important because you got to kind of knock him off his feet right there at the beginning. But as we said before, time and time again, Djokovic is gonna Djokovic. He's got me so crazy right now with my words. But yeah, I think with Rafa out, I don't know how the final's gonna go, but I think you and I are both confident that Novak can take Kyrgios out. But it's been a good tournament for Cam Norrie as well.
Yeah, no, and he was at home in front of the fans, which they loved him. He had so much support, and you could tell because there was a moment actually when Djokovic and one fan in the stands had a bit of an altercation. They were kind of making some noise while he was serving, and then when he got the point, he was looking at them and he pointed right at the direction of where the noise was coming. And after he won as well, he pointed back to that section. He gave them a kiss.
Oh my God.
And so it made me think Sunday's final is now set with Kyrgios and Djokovic, and it's like the two evils kind of playing one another. I feel like they both have these attitudes. They're both, very cocky players, and it is a little bit like a fairy tale kind of, not a fairy tale, but rather like a storybook almost. You're having the two villains play one another, because I think if it was Rafa or let's say Norrie, homegrown there, people would be more on their side. But with these two, you're like, who am I even rooting for? And I spoke to many tennis fans, and they're distraught.
Yeah, I'd have to say, I think the crowd would probably lean towards Djokovic just because he's got a very long streak at Wimbledon right now. He hasn't lost at Wimbledon in years, actually. So I think he's eyeing his 4th Wimbledon title in a row, and I think that's the crowd will probably be behind him on that. But I also think that these are two players who get fueled very, very easily by the drama, by the antics. Like you said, Djokovic is blowing kisses to the crowd. That's so funny when stuff like that happens, because it's you're living in the player's head rent free.
Yeah, legit. Can you think about someone like Roger Federer ever even thinking
Never.
what a player? I don't know. To me, it's so funny. But another fact I found out was this is going to be Djokovic's 32 Grand Slam final he's going to be going to, which is it's really incredible for him.
Yeah, it is.
He's 2 titles behind Rafa. He's tied with Federer. So if he wins this, he's gonna
just closer.
Exactly, and he surpasses Federer too, which right now is Federer. I don't see him winning anything else anymore, right? So I think there's a lot more pressure on Djokovic because of that. But I also do think he's a better tennis player.
Yeah, totally agree. And I think that's why we're going with 4 sets at plus 260 for Djokovic to win in 4 sets. Don't get confused about that. I don't think we have Kyrgios as the favorite.
Yeah, no, I think we're taking Kyrgios to get 1 set out of Djokovic, but Djokovic is just too good of a player on grass. We're going to take Djokovic 4 sets, Wimbledon final on Sunday.